Hydroelectric power is a renewable source of energy. Hydropower plants are located near the water body. Hydroelectric power is generated by controlling the flow of water. In this process, a dam is constructed to form a storage reservoir. Then water is released in a controlled manner through penstock. The water flows when strikes on the blades of a turbine. The mechanical energy is produced. Then this mechanical energy is transferred to the generator and electricity is generated. In this video, I will talk on the top 10 hydroelectric power producing countries in the world. Now, largest hydroelectric power producing country is China. China has huge pool of rivers combined with geographical and climatic advantages which supports China's capacity to generate hydroelectricity power. Every year, this country produces around 859 billion kilowatt hours electricity through its hydroelectric power plant. China owns more than 300 dams which produces highest amount of electricity through water in the world. The largest dam in the China is the Three Gorges Dam with 22.5 gigawatt capacity. This dam became functional in 2021. Since then, it has produced 15% of total electricity produced in the China. Second largest hydroelectric power producing country in the world is Brazil. Large, dry and adequate precipitation and elevation changes makes Brazil successful as a hydroelectric power generating country. Every year, this country produces around 411 billion kilowatt hour electricity through its hydroelectric power plant. Around 26 dams in Brazil are used for electricity generation. 26% of the total electricity consumed by Brazil comes from this plant. The largest dam in the Brazil is Itaipu Dam, which has 14,000 megawatts of power. This dam was completed in 1984. Since then, provided 20% of total electricity need of Brazil. The third largest hydroelectric power producing country is the United States. The most exploited river in the United States for hydroelectric power generation is the Columbia River Basin. Every year, this country produces around 373 billion kilowatt hour electricity through hydroelectric power plant, which produces 30% of total renewable energy in the country. Around 40 pumped storage hydroelectric power plants and 1,450 conventional are there in United States of America. The largest dam in USA is the Grand Coulee Dam, which has a production capacity of 6.5 gigawatts approximately. It is functional since 1942 and produces enough electricity for 2 million households with electricity for 1 year. Abundance in water reserves and widespread landscape makes the Canada the fourth largest hydroelectric power producing country. Around 60% of electricity in the country is produced by hydroelectric power plant. Every year, this country produces around 276 billion kilowatt hour electricity through the hydroelectric power plant. Around 475 dams are there in Canada with capacity 355 terawatt hour per year. The largest dam in the Canada is Robert Dam with an installed capacity of 5,616 megawatt. It was completed in 1981. The fifth largest hydroelectric power producing country in the world is Russia. Hydropower is the most used renewable source of energy in Russia. Every year, Russia produces 164 billion kilowatt hour electricity through its hydroelectric power plant. Around 102 dams are constructed in Russia. Each has 100 megawatt capacity. The largest dam in Russia is Sino Dam with producing capacity of 6,400 megawatt. India is the sixth largest hydroelectric power producing country. Around 26% of the hydropower potential of India is exploited till now. Every year, around 140 billion kilowatt electricity is produced in India through hydroelectric power plant. There are more than 5,000 dams in India. The largest hydroelectric power project in India is the Koyna project with a capacity of 1,960 megawatt. Seventh largest hydroelectric power producing country is Norway. Every year, around 124 billion kilowatt hour electricity is produced in Norway. There are around 1,716 hydroelectric power plants in the nation with installed capacity of 136.49 TWS. The largest hydroelectric power plant in Norway is Fildal power plant with installed capacity of 1,240 megawatt. Eighth Largest hydroelectric power producing country is Venezuela. Every year, around 81 billion kilowatt hour energy is produced in Venezuela. There are around 9 hydropower plants with a capacity of 17,666 megawatt. The major hydropower project is Guli Dam with the installed capacity of 47,000 gigawatt. Sweden is the ninth largest hydroelectric power producing country in the world. Hydropower holds 43% of share in country's total electricity production. Every year, around 78 billion kilowatt hour electricity is produced in Sweden through hydroelectric power plant. There are more than 46 hydropower stations in Sweden, enough to meet the country's need. The largest hydroelectric power plant in Sweden is Hasprangit with capacity of 450 megawatt. Japan is the 10th largest hydroelectric power producing country in the world. Hydroelectricity is one of the most important renewable source of energy in Japan. Every year, around 74 billion kilowatt hour electricity is produced in Japan. There are 1.76 thousand hydropower plant in Japan. The largest hydroelectric power plant in Japan is Kurobe Dam with a capacity of 335 megawatt.